A Green Beret captain once asked me to help him prepare for a conversation he hoped he would never have to have. And what he learned about empathy in our session is something every founder needs to hear. He was about to go through SEER, that's the survival, evasion, resistance, and escape training that every special forces officer must pass before they're sent into combat. And he needed to prepare for a potential scenario if he were deployed to Afghanistan. A local village girl accidentally killed in a line of fire. So I said, let's role play every conversation you might have with the girl's parents, the village mayor, the girl's doctor, the captain's superiors in Washington. And in our first take, his approach, swinging between aggression and defensiveness, was simply coming from his own sense of self-protection. But if it had been a real deployment, that could have turned the villagers into adversaries and raised serious doubts in Washington about his ability to lead under pressure. So I asked him, can you put aside who's right or wrong just for a moment and imagine what this situation looks like from each person's point of view? Could he acknowledge the grief and anger of the parents, address the mayor's concern for his town's safety, reassure the generals in Washington that the situation wouldn't escalate? And after an hour of practice, he could. He was able to toggle fluidly through multiple points of view instead of just his own. And how he handled those conversations would determine whether villagers would cooperate or sabotage the mission, whether they'd share information or create friction, whether they'd become allies or adversaries. Sound like a familiar dynamic?